In this video, we'll be talking about what steps we can take to create an equation from a story. So we're going to use the Jeopardy game and the questions we had from Jeopardy as a couple of examples. So in our first example, we have that Timothy read 2 pages P for every minute. We want to create an equation relating the number of pages to the number of minutes, and we're going to use M as that variable. So I know that if Timothy reads 2 pages, he's read for about a minute. I also know I can think of, for example, that if he read for 2 minutes, that means he's read 4 pages. So my equation right here is going to be the number of pages is equal to 2 times the number of minutes. So if he reads for 2 minutes, 2 times 2 is 4, he's read 4 pages. If he has read for 10 minutes, 2 times 10 is 20, he's read 20 pages. Our next example, we have James has purchased cable that charges $100 for a one-time fee and $30 or $35 every month. So I'm going to be comparing the cost, I'm going to use a variable C, and also the number of months, which is the variable M. So I know that the cost depends on the $35 per month. I'm going to put that variable here. So every month that's going to increase. And then we also have a $100 fee, and that only happens once. So I don't need to put a variable here. I know that's a one-time fee, and I'm charging $35 times the number of months we've gone. In this example, we have Elizabeth makes $14.50 an hour and has made $116. Now this problem's a little bit different in that we really don't have any variables besides the number of hours she's worked. So I know I'm going to use H as my variable. I know she makes $14.50, and we're going to be writing an equation that describes how much money she's made. Now I know she's made $116, and the way she made that money was by working every hour, and she makes $14.50 every hour. So your equation is going to be 116 equals 1450 times H. And remember, you want to watch out for this. This is only when we're comparing one variable. On the next question, we have Bernadette got her paycheck for working 30 hours before taxes were taken out. She earned $655. So this is much like the last problem. So we're writing an equation that relates the time she worked and the amount she gets paid. I know she made $655, and she's worked for 30 hours. Now, we don't know how much she gets paid per hour. So I'm going to write 30 times W. And the reason I'm using W is this is her wage, how much she makes an hour. If you want to use a different variable, for example, if you want to use 655 equals 30x, I'll be okay with that on the assessment, as long as that I have some variable representing the amount of money she gets paid per hour. All right, I want to write a story here that satisfies this equation. So I have A equals 13B minus 400. Now I can create any scenario. For example, I can say that the cost of a cable bill is $13 a month. So B could stand for months, as long as I write on my paper that B is equal to the number of months and A is the cost. If you want to be really careful on the assessment, you might want to label what each variable stands for. That way it won't get too confusing. So I could say that we have a $400 gift card, and that every month we pay $13. That gives us our cost. That's just one example we could use. If you have any questions, as always, please feel free to email me.